back with another planner with me in my A6 planner in my traveler's notebook. I did switch out my Foxy Fix to the Lush Snow. This is what it looks like, and I will be moving out of this one in June also, but I'll explain a little bit of that in this intro. So this intro is going to be a little bit longer, but I just feel like I have some explaining to do. Start with this week. So this week I am decorating for the 22nd through 7 days from now, whatever this week is. It is currently Wednesday, so I will be back planning for Monday and Tuesday, and then planning it forward for the rest of the week since I am getting a late start to this week. This is how last week turned out. I did not film because I was prepping for the Ultimate Planner sale, so I just couldn't film. This is how the week turned out. I did use the Easter kit that I sold in the shop, and this is what the week looks like. I really love how pastel and pretty it is, but I did end up finishing that. Moving to this current week, let's start off with the kit that I'm using. So this week is Merry Monarch Week, which is a hula competition here in Hawaii. I thought this kit would be perfect for this week. It just reminds me of Hawaii all wrapped up in one. This is from SweetPaperStudioDesigns. I did purchase like the full kit because she was having a sale, so here are the full boxes, bottom washi, which I won't be using. I don't think I'll be using the date covers this week either. Half boxes, labels, ombres, littles, headers, icons and deco, miscellaneous stuff, and then the washi strips, which I did pick up since that's how I plan in here. So very big kit. I do love her kits. They have everything that you need and then some. I pulled in some washi as I normally do. I just have this fern washi, I don't know where this is from, and then just some pink glitter washi, which I don't know where that is from either. Sadly, I did pull my date stuff, so the days of the week, and then these foiled numbers are from C&L Crafts, so that's for my dates. And then pens that I'm using for the week is the Pilot G2 on top of the stickers, which I have to test it on here before I go ahead and actually use it and make sure it works on the sticker paper. It's like, I can't explain. I don't know my paper like names or what they're considered, but it's just really smooth and it's not glossy, but it's not matte. It's like a in-between, I don't even know. And then I'm going to be using the Micron on the paper because it doesn't smear and it writes really smoothly. Okay, so I'm going to move this on the side for a second because my pre-planner has changed in preparations for me moving into my A6 rings. So this is coconut. This must be a coconut. Pretty sure that's the only other white one. This is a sugar coconut. It has the same embossing but without the foiling. It says enough, and then white trailing hearts, no embossing on that. This one I just went with a blind embossing. This is my A6 rings. I filmed a video explaining my whole planner piece journey, and then the files, like some of them were corrupted and then some of them like cut off halfway through, and just it was a mess, so I didn't upload it to explain like my planner piece journey. But anyway, I'm just going to flip through to my pre-planning section. I'm very slowly setting this planner up. I do plan on moving into this planner starting in June, or like the planner week, you know what I mean, that starts in June. So I believe like ending of May is when I'm going to move into this planner. As I bulk it up with stickers and washi, this planner isn't going to work forever. I knew that when I started it, but I was just loving it so much that I figured I'd try to see how far I could get. The good thing with these types of notebooks, like the Hobonichis, is that they kind of cater to opening wider, but at the same time, like, you're only gonna last so long in this planner if you're gonna bulk it up with stickers, and I put lots of stickers, so it's definitely not gonna last a very long time without it being like super like wide. I'm going to assume that at one point I won't even be able to write into it because like all the pages are just going to be like melding into each other because they're just so thick. Like as you can see, like it already is starting to just pop open. So I knew I couldn't stay in here forever, but I liked this size and the layout that I was going with. So I did decide to go into an A6 rings. I will do a flip through once it's like fully set up, but right now I'm using this as like my pre-planner instead of my happy planner because this will be my pre-planner. So I have these inserts by List Lab, which I forget the actual name of the Etsy shop. I'll link that down below, but it's just a horizontal layout, and I'm using this as a pre-planner. As you can see, I have the dates here, and I just kept in, I believe, 3 months, or like the second quarter of the year. And this is where I'm going to be doing my pre-planning for the week. And then eventually I do have my daily section, which I will switch out of this and then go into inserts. I tested a couple so far. I'll just show you what I have. This is me testing it. This is Jasenia Printables, I believe. Same type of layout, and I was just playing around with stickers, as you can see here, trying to see how it would work. And then I also have these inserts by also List Lab. I forget what it's called on Etsy, but like I said, I'll leave it linked down below. This is more similar to my current planner, the Stalogy. I don't know if that's how you say it. I'm horrible at pronouncing names I don't know how to pronounce. It works out perfectly. As you can see, I was kind of testing out stickers, so it's a mashup between these inserts, or a decision between these inserts or the Jasenia Printables. Really, either one of them work. I may even like swap out different weeks if I wanted to. I could do that, but that's what I'm working with. I do have all of my sections pretty much laid out that I want in here, and then I'm still just putting my little touches on it, my little doodads. But as of right now, this is definitely my, where did it go? My pre-planner. I still need to label my dividers. I still need to do a lot. So here's what the current week is looking like. Like I mentioned, it's actually Wednesday. So we're going to back plan for these 2 days here that I have the sticky notes on, and then we're going to plan the rest of the week. I am, like mentioned, just talking through the intro because I felt like I had some explaining to do, because then I didn't want to like pull this out and show you my pre-plans and be like, hey, what is that? Where did that come from? Where's your happy planner? So I just want to do a little explanation. Once this is fully set up, I will do a flip through of it. Right now I'm still adding my little extras to it, but that should be ready by the time I do plan with me's, and hopefully I can get a flip through beforehand. Okay, that's it for this intro. I didn't want it too long, but of course I rambled too long. And yeah, that's it. Let's get to planning, and the voiceover will start right now. And jumping right in, I'm going to first start off with the washi strips that I picked up as an extra for this kit, because if you've been watching my last few plan with me's, you know that I do like to lay a washi strip across the top, because I can't really use the full bottom washi that comes on normal kits. If you can hear my printer in the background, my apologies. I am multitasking today. I filmed this on Wednesday. It is currently Monday that I am doing this voiceover, so I'm a little bit behind. I am skipping a plan with me for this current week, as in like when I'm talking right now, and hopefully be back on track when I film my next plan with me on Wednesday, and then everything will kind of fall back into place. But anyways, right here, I did a speed through this like 5 times, I think. I'm just putting down the full boxes for the week. I decided to go with all the full boxes. Well, I don't think she has whiteout boxes anyway. Moving right into the weekend and doing the ombre checklists. I placed the checklist down before I put the washi strip, so I knew where to place that middle one to block off Saturday from Sunday. Moving in and working it backwards, putting down the headers, the to-do headers, and then the ombre checklist on the left side of my planner pages, since that's how I have been liking it. I always try so hard to like disperse the colors evenly and so that it's all spread out nicely, but it never ends up working or happening. I try so hard. Maybe I'm just trying too hard and thinking about it too much, that I just need to stop thinking about it and just do it. Moving in to my days of the week stickers. I say this every video, I seriously need to make new ones with different fonts. I'm going to move that up on like the to design list and get that done. Putting in the date dots from C&L Crafts. They are just gold foiled, very dainty, but enough so that when you wiggle your pages, you can see what date it is. I had to double check on my phone to make sure that the date was correct. Putting down this washi to kind of separate the deco box and checklist from my more decorative planning section. So on the right side, I use all the stickers that my heart desires, and that's how I separate the days. I am having a little bit of a harder time already planning in this planner. As you heard in the intro, that the planner does bulk up when you use lots of washi and stickers, and that is going to be causing a problem when it comes to like when it gets too full, because then the middle part will kind of squish together and you'll have a hard time at writing stuff in the middle, which makes it a problem for like Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays. Here I'm just putting a piece of glitter washi at the bottom of the to-do list to kind of cap off that section. Instead of trimming it right on the paper, I was using the full boxes and just measuring out the 1.5 inches and then trimming it off the planner. So that's what it's looking like so far. We're going to move into Monday. When I filmed this, Monday was, oh wait, let's go into a pen test first. So that's the Pilot G2 pen, which I was originally going to use, but it did not work. Here is the Micron pen, which is what I end up going with. And then here is the Sharpie pen. It was a little bit too light for my liking. Oh, I'm sorry. For Monday, I used the Sharpie permanent marker because it was really bold and dark. But then after that, I did not like it, so I do switch to the Micron for all of the planning. Moving into Monday and starting off with the to-do list. As you can see, like it's super like thick and dark, although very nice. It was just too much pen and ink for me, so I do end up switching it. I filmed on Wednesday, so that means Monday and Tuesday was already done, so all of this is back planning, and I am just writing out my to-do list, which was to work on newbies and then work on new $2 Tuesday sheets. I was skipping $2 Tuesday that week, last week, this week that you're watching right now. I did skip it. So on my to-do list was also to print the May limited edition kits and work on the May freebies, or that's what I wanted to print and cut anyways. And then that sticker is from RoseShadowCollection, so that's what I wanted to print and cut. I'm all over the place right now. And then I also wanted to respond to emails. I did check everything off because the day was done, and I did end up getting everything done on my to-do list. Sad to say, my to-do list had lots of X's after pretty much like Wednesday, I believe. Moving on to the right side, she does have a Hello Monday sticker on her kit, so I decided to use that. I laid down a flag first because it was a little bit, not short for the space, but a little bit small for the space. Moving in, I put a divider using this foiled sticker from RorysSweetAddictions to bring in some foil so it looks pretty. Moving down, next, Jaden. I gave Jaden a ride to school because it was Monday. He was lazy. He doesn't always get a ride on Mondays, but a lot of Mondays he does get a ride. So I just put a car sticker from my shop on top of a quarter box label and placed that down. Moving on. Oh, I was like showing you that I was going to switch to the Micron pen because I didn't like how the Sharpie permanent pen looked. Using a scallop box and a working bow bun girl from PandaBirdDesigns, I am layering these two stickers in the fashion that Nikki Plus 3 here on YouTube does. I got that from her. I just love the way that layered look looks. And then that work sticker is from KPL Plans, I believe, or KPL Plans. It was a busy work day. I had a lot to do after the sale was over, and so it was just a really heavy work day. That divider is from RorysSweetAddictions, using this mow the lawn sticker or lawnmower sticker from my shop to mark that the hubs mowed the lawn outside. A mowed lawn always looks so good. I don't know, I just really like a mowed lawn. But anyways, moving on, I have this park sticker from OnceMoreWithLove, and then a quarter box from the kit, and I just labeled down park because we did end up going to the park that evening and just let the kids burn off some energy. I didn't like where I placed the park sticker from OnceMoreWithLove, so I did remove it and then reposition it into a better spot that fit better in that space. Lastly, I put down a washi strip and then a get poop done from my shop because that, like I said, it was just a very heavy work day, and that completes Monday. Moving on to Tuesday and the to-do list, I am messed up, so I just grabbed a piece of green washi tape and covered that up, and then I put website work. There's a few things that I completely forgot to do once the sale finished, so I had to make sure to get that done, and that was to put back the deluxe and the bundle options because I don't offer those during sales. I also need to remove the graphics because I still had all of the ultimate planner sale graphics up. I went to work on new listings. I had to order supplies that day, and then I wanted to start on the July monthly because I do put the monthlies up the first Sunday of the month, like two months prior, if that makes any sense. And then I went ahead and checked everything off because I actually got everything done on my list. Moving on to the decorative side, using stickers, I put down a flag from the kit and then also a planner sticker that was also on the kit. And then I wrote in set up A6 rings. Like you saw in the intro, I am switching to an A6 rings, and slowly but surely I have been setting it up. I do it just a little bit every day. Now that it's Monday of the following week, or after this plan with me, I will say that I'm pretty sure it is done and I have everything set up. I used a bow divider from the kit and then a half box with a gold foiled computer sticker from RorysSweetAddictions because I wanted to make spam musubi stickers. That was like my #1 goal for the day, so I did put it on the decorative side so that I could just see it and that gold foiled computer would like make me look at it, because that is really what I wanted to do. Well, actually I back planned for this day. Okay, well, that was my goal for the day. Anyways, I used this burger sticker from ToffeeBananas, I believe. I love her stickers. They're so like well made. The color quality and just the stickers itself is really nice. I love her stickers. Next, oh, that was to mark we had McDonald's for dinner because it was like getting late and we had no idea. We had no food, so like, okay, let's just go get McDonald's. I used a quarter box sticker from the kit and a OnceMoreWithLove munchkin that is running. We didn't run, but we did go on an evening walk, so I marked that in. These like Monday and Tuesday, there was just, I needed like filler stuff because not much went on. So that's why I put that in. Normally I wouldn't put something like that in unless it was a filler. I used a divider from RorysSweetAddictions, a flag from the kit, and that watercolor bow was on a $2 Tuesday sheet that I sold. And then on this day I wanted to do a plan with me prep because I do have to prep my desk for like filming and stuff, so I wanted to get that done because yeah, I wanted to film. That is how Monday and Tuesday turned out. Moving on to Wednesday, starting off with the to-do list. I always start off with the to-do list. I don't know, it just kind of makes sense to me, even when I'm just daily planning and not filming. That camera sticker is from TasseledPlanner. I love the little dainty bow that's on it. All of her stickers, that like her icon stickers, they all have just like this dainty little, I think like a heart, a bow. They're just super cute and pretty. So my plans for Wednesday, well, the #1 plan was to record the plan with me that you're watching now. I know I'm getting it up really late, but better late than never, right? So I did take up 2 lines to write that down. I wanted to start designing the June limited edition kit. I'm a little bit behind. I did the boxes a while ago, but I wanted to finish up the kit because for June there are going to be more options. There's going to be the deluxe, the ultimate, the personal. Those are always available. The extras are always available. But then this, or June, not May, June will also have, is it raining? It is raining outside. June will also have Hobonichi weeks. It will also have a decorate like me version also. So I have some designing to do. I also wanted to print the July monthly that I started, and just to get that initial stock prepped, and then I wanted to start editing. It did happen a little bit, but like I said, I filmed this on Wednesday and I'm only now doing the voiceover, so editing and voiceover took a long time. I'm putting down a label from the kit, and that coffee is from Pookie Very Cuties. I love that it has a cape, like Coffee to the Rescue. Wednesday I did wake up super tired, so I thought that coffee sticker would be perfect. The sticker is from ToffeeBananas. She's a girl doing laundry because Wednesdays are for laundry, and I don't know if I even did laundry that day. Using a bow divider from the kit and moving down to like a social media section, and I'm going to be using a half box from the kit, an Instagram sticker from my shop, and then this washi tape sticker is from StationStickers. It's a really old sticker, so I don't know if she still has those washi tape stickers available, but I do like using them. Writing down midweek and washi Wednesday as normal. I might start posting my midweeks on Thursday so I can capture Wednesday and Thursday in one shot instead of like just Wednesday. That's the hard thing about daily planning, is when I'm going to go and post like second half of the week or my midweek, it just doesn't make sense at this point anymore because it is daily plans. So I'm still like struggling with when and what I should post, because I don't want to just have like planner posts on my Instagram. This bill due sticker was a $2 Tuesday sheet that I offered a really long time ago, and I started to write cable, and then I was going to write bill and realized it was on the flag, and then I was going to put cable due and I realized that was on the flag, so I just put an arrow and a heart, and the heart will get covered up because that space just looks so awkward to me. Using this date night sticker from C&L Crafts at the bottom because we just do the same thing, we just watch The Voice usually. A label sticker from the kit, as well as a car icon from the kit, and then I just used it to cover that heart because I felt like that space was just a little bit awkward and I needed gas desperately. I always put gas before quarter tank and it was below quarter tank. So yeah, here is the Spam Recipe stickers I doodled and made. I am so happy with how they turned out, and we make Spam Recipes, not a lot, but enough that I need a sticker for it. So that is that. I was making Spam Recipes for dinner that night, so I wanted to mark that. TV sticker is from my shop, and that is just to mark that Mary Monacore is on TV, and then I just put the time inside of the TV itself because every single year I always forget that it's on TV. My habit is to just turn on music, and so I wanted to make sure I had it in my planner this year. Moving on to Thursday, I wanted to print and cut stock. Spoiler, didn't do that. Like I said, after I think Wednesday, my to-do list, like none of it was getting done. I wanted to work on the plan with me. That didn't happen. I switched over to Thursday on the right side because I didn't know what else I wanted to do for Thursday. As far as the to-do list, I put down a field trip sticker from my shop, a washi strip to put Dusty on top, and then this checklist is from Sweet Paper Design Studio or Sweet Design Paper Studio. I always get that mixed up. Everything will be linked down below. I love her checklist because they're just so dainty and they're just big enough for me to write next to it, like the size that I normally write. And I was just putting down the things that Dusty needed for her field trip. So of course, home lunch, her shirt and shoes, and she needed to put on sunblock because she was going to Sea Life Park and she'd be in the sun pretty much all day. Next, I put down a little banner sticker that was on the kit because that's exciting. Next, I put down a half box with a Instagram sticker from OnceMoreWithLove to kind of fill in that little empty gap. And I put May limited edition kit stories, which means I want to share what the May limited edition kit looks like in my Instagram stories, which that didn't happen either. I did end up doing it on Friday, I believe. It is a travel themed kit for May. Moving down, I use a TV sticker from my shop and another RorysSweetAddictions gold foil divider, and this is to mark Mary Monarch once again, so I don't forget. I was able to watch part of it. I did record it, but I did sit down and watch some of it, and then I just had it playing in the background when I worked because it's past. I still use my Condren as a leveler for when I write, but that's pretty much all I use it for at this point. And then I just wrote the time in for Mary Monarch, and that is how Wednesday and Thursday turned out. Moving on to Friday and then the weekend, or the entire weekend, this part ends up being pretty blank because I had no idea what was going on. I used an Aloha Friday sticker from my shop and then put a bow divider down from the kit right under that. Ryder had a dentist appointment, so I used the dentist label that I have available in my shop and just wrote in what time I switched to the G2 because the micron doesn't work on my sticker paper. It really dries out the tip. There is Pixie's tail. She was hanging out in here when I was filming. I used this flag sticker that I sold as a $2 Tuesday sheet, put that down, and then this salad sticker is from my shop. I didn't eat salad when we went to Kohala or the mall, but we did plan on eating lunch there, and I couldn't find any other sticker that I wanted to use. I just ended up getting a Jamba Juice for lunch, and so did Ryder. And the hubs got, what did he get? He got pretzel maker. Moving down, I put another TV sticker down and then wrote Mary Monarch and wrote in the time that it was on TV that day, which was 6 to midnight. I didn't watch the whole thing that day. I accidentally ripped the weekend stickers, so I just placed down the first half that I had and then pulled up the rest of it and just kind of mushed them together so it looked like it was one sticker again. You can barely tell that I ripped it. Okay, you actually can tell that I ripped it. So I put that down at an angle so it would fit. I'm using this coffee sticker from EchoHuiCraftCo, I believe it's called. Again, it'll be linked down below. I brought back my Erin Condren to put my hand on or rest my hand on to write in but first coffee, because Saturdays really need to start off with coffee since all the kids are home again, and I start off with coffee every day anyway. Putting down a laundry basket sticker from the kit to mark that it was laundry day. Didn't do laundry that day, but that's okay, we did do it on a Sunday. Putting down a sticker of stickers that is available in my shop, and that is to mark newbies at 9 a.m. as usual. There are like repetitive things that I put in this planner, not as much as I would put in my Erin Condren, just because there's smaller space here and I do like it that way. Next, I'm putting in May limited edition prep so I can get the listing prepped and everything else that I need to do before it goes live. And that is how the weekend pages turned out. Nothing too exciting for the weekend because it was pretty early. Flipping back through and showing you what the week is looking like so far. So of course Monday and Tuesday had passed, Wednesday and Thursday, and then Friday and the weekend was very bare, but that is it for this plan with me. I hope you guys like it. Thank you so much always for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye guys.